Good day. Come on in here. Good morning or good afternoon. What's going on, y'all? Hey, hey, hey. I want to go ahead and let people come in here so I can just speak on this one time and kind of move on to what's what. All right, I'm going to start talking. Um, there's an article that just was released here in Naperville that shared that I was arrested. And the article is in what it's saying of me being arrested is true. Yeah, I had to go and turn myself in for a situation that happened between myself and a gentleman at an ATM. There, I always watch people whenever they've gotten into situations like this, and I said I wish that people would just tell the truth. But everybody's always like, well, no, you can incriminate yourself. If you've done nothing wrong, then just say it. And for me, I feel free in that, it is what it is. Like that, I know that I'm like, okay, I didn't try to hurt anyone. And so I just, I believe that the judge will see that and all of that. So anyway, I was at the ATM one Saturday morning, and I was putting some money in the ATM. And then after I put some money in the ATM, I guess the person behind me felt like I was taking too long. And so he just started going in on me. And it was a white guy. Of course, that we have to say that nowadays because it is, it's crazy. So he just starts going like it really right away. No tap of the horn. No, nothing. He didn't tap the horn. He had his window down. I still had mine down because I had just made the transaction. So I was sitting there and I was getting ready. And I remember I actually was texting one of the singers and I said, hey, I'm getting ready to send you guys pay because I just, dropped the money in there, And I didn't realize because I'm at that time I was in my truck. I was sitting up high. I didn't realize the guy was behind me. And so he, obviously had gotten upset, like, you taking too long. But he sticks his head out the window like, get the fuck out the way. And I'm like, whoa. At first, now I'm mad calm. I'm like, I was just like, I stuck my head out the window and I'm like, oh, I said, I didn't know, I didn't even know you were there, And so then he's like, I don't give a, get the fuck out the way, And I'm like, it's like, all right. So I pull forward just enough to clear the ATM, because the ATM is right there next to my car. I'll open the door. I step outside a little bit and I just say, hey, listen, I didn't know you were there. Like, you don't have to do that. Like, I didn't know you were there, relax. And so he was like, man, look, I got to go. Get out the way. I don't want to blah, 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 whatever. Okay. So at that point, I could have got back in my car, pulled off, whatever. I took another step around the ATM. I'm still like, hey, now I done told you once, chill on that. I'm not about to be too many more, whatever it is that you saying I am. Whatever it is, all this. And of course, I didn't say it in the language that I'm using right now. I said it. You know what I mean? I told him, I said, watch your mouth, relax, watch your mouth. I told him that a bunch of times, and he still, oh, you're a tough guy now. So you're a tough guy. I said, no, I said, see. And then he actually said, you're a tough guy. You're going to go to jail. And I said, okay, so now you want to talk about jail, but you went in on me. Like you just cussed me out. But now you want to talk about me going to jail. So now it's been switched. You have switched from, get them out the way. Hey, come on, let's go. I got to go get that out the way to no, you're going to end up in jail. I said, look, and finally, I mean, I do not believe that I threatened this man at all. I do believe that it was two men going back and forth, and I definitely was turned. I was turned. Like, I'm like, I was just like, I'm not at this point. I'm here. So what's good, And at the end of the conversation, I said, are we good? This happened 4 months ago, y'all. I don't even hardly remember it because it was just that. It was like, okay, I'm cool. I'm get back in my car. I'm out of here. I said, are we good, man? Because I mean, if we not, if we not about to throw hands, then I'm gonna get back in my car. I'm gonna leave. And so he was like, oh yeah, we're good. You're gonna go to jail. I said, okay, all right. So I get back in my car. I pull off. It's crazy because as I was pulling off, I said, this fool, like, he don't seem like it's gonna be just like a situation like right now, and we just leave it alone. I knew it was gonna be more because I could feel that he was interested in trying to, make an example of me. Like that whole situation. Once he flared it up, I just kind of felt like I was like, I'm probably gonna hear about this again. And so, of course, I did. I hear about it, but it's in the article is misleading because it just kind of just says like I just approached the man at the ATM and just started going off, and then it says that I put my hand on my gun. My gun is always holstered on me. It is. I didn't put my hand on my gun. If I did, because it wasn't at that level. You know what I'm saying? Like we weren't even After I got out of the car and I began to get turned, he didn't. You know what I'm saying? So I never felt the threat to be like, hey, I was just kind of like back and forth, whatever. Are we good? Okay, cool. I'm gonna get in the car. I'm getting out of here. And so that was really what happened. Like I said, I told my attorney the same thing. I told the investigators the same thing. I said, hey, yes, there was a situation. 2 men were going back and forth, and that's that. And they felt the need to be out here to put a warrant out for my arrest. So I went in. And so that's what happened. And like I said, that happened a while ago. I just wanted to put it out here so while everybody's sharing that article that you guys can share this as well. And I ain't gone crazy. I ain't changed. I ain't none of that. This is who I am. If that situation happened all over again, you're going to get the same response out of me. Like, don't pull up cussing at me. Don't pull up cussing me out. Don't pull up talking crazy to me. I'm not like, I don't mind standing my ground. I don't care. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just me. Now, y'all keep me in prayer. If you think that that's wrong, you be like, you know what, Todd, you could have just, okay, that's fine. That's you. And God bless you. But I'm not in that space where you finna just cuss me clean out. And that's not me. So I just decided that I would want to be like, hey, we're going to have a man-to-man conversation. If we're both good, I'm going to get back in my car and pull off. And we done. We could have been done. But now we're here. I'm going to go to court. I'll tell the judge, hey, judge, he pulled up on me going crazy. And I responded. I responded to him. I did not threaten his life like he said I did. I responded to him. I mean, of course, at that point, I'm ready to defend myself. I'm ready. Like, I'm ready for whatever. But since you let me know that we're just having a conversation, okay, fine. Get back in my car and I'm gone. So be encouraged, y'all. I ain't going crazy. I ain't changed, but I promise you, man, you guys know me, man. I've always been an advocate for this. I've always been an advocate for not being, I'm not a kingdom chump. I'm not weak, and I'm not like, and I'm not saying being weak is to walk away from something, because that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that I'm not going to be stepped on, and I'm not going to bow. I'm not going to bow. I'm going to say the same thing to the judge. He pulled up and this is what it was. And I'm not going to bow. I won't bow to man. I won't bow to anyone. And that's that. And so somebody said, sue the paper. I don't know how far I want to go with this stuff. Like, do I want to fight? Do I want to fight this stuff? Of course, I'm going to go to the court and say I'm not guilty. Yeah. Like, no, I'm not guilty. I'm going to go and say that. But how far do I want to take this? And I saw somebody else said that ATM machine should have a camera. I believe it should as well. And so, I'm waiting on my attorney to find out if that's what it is. Because my thing is, if 2 men, if the camera picks up the fact that he pulled up antagonizing me, coming after me, then how could you pin this on me? Like, but hey, this is the world we live in. So I guess anything is possible. But even if it is, they charged me with disorderly conduct. And so I guess that means I'm disorderly. I took something that was in order and made it disorderly. And I don't believe I did. I believe that dude was out of order, and I just kind of, met him in the middle to see if how out of order we was gonna be. And so, but this is the world we live in, y'all. I mean, I just know I'm not changing. I love everybody. I do. I love everybody. So this is not, I mean, it is white and black because it's a white man and I'm a black guy, but I'm not, making, this is not race. I don't know. I hope not. It's not supposed to be race, but I just hope that, I hope that wasn't what prompted this. I hope that when he pulled up on me, I hope that wasn't the thing where he pulled up and was like, look at this dude, who he think he is out here in this. I really pray that's not what it was, but you never know. So hopefully you guys got that, and I'm going to keep on going. I'm going to keep on giving God praise. I don't feel, just know I got to actually go minister right now, and I don't feel no kind of way. I let y'all know about it. That's what it is, and do whatever you want to do with it. You hear me? I pray that you guys never have to deal with stuff like that, where when people put out stories like that on you, they can leave all of the information out and just, no. That's why I felt like, hey, let me jump on here today and tell the whole situation. And you guys know I ain't the person that just y'all know, y'all have watched me grow. Y'all have watched me be a man right in front of you. I don't just walk up to nobody talking about some, I'm gonna go off on you, and then I'm finna just start putting my hand on my gun. I'm going off on you for what? No, there's got to be something that happened, and so let me make sure I tell the whole story so that everybody can know what happened in the situation. And honestly, I didn't think it was that. I didn't think it was that crazy of a situation. I'm like, all right, we good. We didn't put hands on each other. We didn't, none of that. You cussed me, I cussed you, and I repented too. All right, but you cussed me, I cussed you. We should be going on our way. No, let me make an example out of you, though. I'm gonna make an example out of you. You out here in my neighborhood thinking that I hope that ain't it. But anyway, all right, here's what it is. Y'all keep me in prayer. I got to minister in about 2 hours. All right. Later. Man, at least I had a decent mugshot. Those mugshots don't be looking good at all. Like, I'm like, dang, and I had just got a haircut. All right, I'm going, y'all. All right.